An automatic wall timer watch for under $100 cannot be that good, right? Stick around to know the answer to that question. I gotta say, the unboxing experience gives me very good first impressions. I believe this is the best packaging I personally experienced from an AliExpress watch brand. This is the Merk WM057. It was sent to me for free to review by the WM Watch store. I would like to thank them for trusting me with this review. They have no say in what I'm about to show you today. You'll find my review policy in the video description. With that out of the way, this watch looks very different than the designs we're used to from AliExpress brands. The WM057 is powered by the Citizen Miyota 8215 instead of the more popular Seiko NH35. The second hand runs at 21,600 beats per hour, the power reserve is 42 hours, the accuracy is -20 to +40 seconds per day, and the rotor is unidirectional. The stainless steel case has a polished elevated bezel and brushed sides and lugs. The case diameter is 41 mm, the lug-to-lug is 49.2, and the thickness is 12. The lug width is 20 mm, and that gives a lot of options to replace the bracelet. This watch has two crowns. The signed crown in the 4 o'clock position sets the time date and winds the watch. The unsigned crown in the 2 o'clock position rotates the internal world time ring in both directions. We will see how that works in a second. None of the crowns are screw-in. The advertised water resistance is 100 meters. Let's take a look at what's under the sapphire crystal. This is a beautiful looking dial. I believe it's the map of the North Pole where the American and Asian continents meet, but I might be wrong. If you know, please educate me by leaving a comment. Starting from the outside, we have a time zone ring with red 0 that indicates UTC / your local time zone and plus or minus 11 hours. The ring can be rotated using the crown at the 2 o'clock position. The second ring is fixed and it shows 24 cities around the world. This works in conjunction with the outer ring to set the world timer. Let's say you live in Dubai. You need to align the red 0 in the outer ring with Dubai. If you want to quickly tell the time in Tokyo, for example, you need to add 5 hours to your local time. This is a very nice and useful feature for people who are traveling or monitoring international time zones. For me, it's a novelty and party trick. I can't wait for someone to ask me what time it is in Sydney, Australia while I'm wearing this watch. Moving on from the outside rings, we have beautiful pyramid-shaped indices. The silver minute hand and hour hands are very well sized as they extend all the way to the external ring and indices. The needle second hand has a red tip, which is smart because it helps with legibility. The silver bordered date window at the 3 o'clock position works with this dial very well. In terms of branding, everything is under the pinion. The WM logo is very understated and tastefully added in silver. Below that, we have the world timer model name in red and the word automatic. For those of you who love lume, you get plenty of it in this WM057 watch. The entire inner circle of the dial has blue lume, the indices, minute and hour hands lume is green. The lume performance is quite good in my experience. Now let's check out this bracelet. I got mixed feelings about it. It's 20 mm wide, it has solid end links, and it's a good looking engineer style bracelet overall with the contrasting brushed and polished links. On the downside, it has male end links which make it worse for small wrists, and a butterfly clasp without half links. This makes it difficult to find the perfect fit. The clasp is not too bad, but I found that its release action is quite inconsistent. Sometimes it releases both sides, other times only one side. It didn't fail once while wearing this watch, as opposed to some butterfly clasps that I tested in the past. I am wearing this watch loose on my 6¼ inch wrist, because removing an extra link will make it very tight. To be honest, I quite like it. I think it looks better this way. The 49mm lug-to-lug is on the limit for my small wrist, but I think the look and feel of this watch justifies it. So what's the verdict? I believe this is an amazing watch for around 100 USD. The unboxing experience is great, the finishing on the case and bracelet is good, the case shape and the twin crowns stand out from other watches people are used to, and the dial layout with the external rings and North Pole map looks stunning. When it comes to the cons, the size can be a detractor for people with small wrists, especially with the 49mm lug-to-lug and the male end links. The lack of half links with the butterfly clasps is something to improve. If you have a medium to big wrist size, there is nothing to worry about here. I gotta give credit to WM watches. and thank them again for making this video possible. It's amazing to see a brand that puts trust in small YouTube channels like mine. I often see WM watches in watch subreddits asking the community for feedback about their new designs before they are released. They literally ask people for what they want, and that's a sign of a brand that listens to its potential customers and values their needs. If you want to pick up one of these for yourself, I left some links in the video description. I hope you liked this video or found it helpful. It will help me a lot if you could leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Here are some other videos that you might enjoy as well. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.